Hello, thank you for joining us for today's edition of Citi News Daily on Citi TV. My name is Zoe Abaidoo. Coming up, the Inspector General of Police blames the lack of logistics on the increase in attacks on officers. We'll bring you the details of this story and others shortly. Stay with us. And to our first story, where over the last 3 months, about 5 policemen have been shot in the line of duty, with the recent one being the killing of a police constable at La Paz in Accra yesterday. The Inspector General of Police, David Asante Apietu, has partially blamed the inability to combat these attacks on the lack of requisite safety materials to protect its men. According to him, the current logistical challenge of the service makes it difficult for the police to fight crime as well as protect its men. The police administration has therefore offered 10,000 Ghana cedis to any person who provides information for the arrest of the 2 suspects responsible for the incident. In a Citi News Daily interview, the IGP called for more support for the police to protect its men against criminals. Away from that, President Akufo-Addo has given approval for the act establishing the 3 development authorities to be laid before Parliament on Wednesday. The Coastal, Middle and Northern Belt Development Authorities will be key in the administration of the $1 million for every constituency each year. The bill establishing the Zongo Development Fund will also be laid before the House on Wednesday. Mr. Mutaka Alolo, a technical economic advisor at the Office of the Vice President, says government is ready to fulfill those promises to Ghanaians. To the Central Region now, and the High Court in Winneba has ordered the Vice Chancellor of the University of Education, Professor Mauto Avoke, to step aside until a case brought against him is determined. The court order also affects the school's finance officer. This is the ruling on the interlocutory injunction sought by the plaintiff, Supi Kofi Kwaira, against the Vice Chancellor and the finance officer. The court also issued a 14-day ultimatum to the Ministry of Education to reconstitute the Governing Council of the University of Education, Winneba. The court, presided over by His Lordship George Atom Mills Graves, awarded an amount of 4,000 against the university. Now, some 800 illegal Ghanaian migrants in Saudi Arabia have turned themselves in at Ghana's mission there to be deported. This follows a 3-month amnesty granted illegal residents by the Saudi government to leave or be sanctioned. Foreign Affairs Minister Shelley Ayokobotri says the government is subsidizing the cost of travel to some individuals, while others would be transported back home free of charge. Finally, the National Service Scheme has postponed the date for the 2017-2018 National Service registration. The acting executive director of the scheme, Yusuf Mustafa, in a press release stated that the decision is to afford stakeholders in the registration process ample time to prepare. The new period for the registration is slated for Monday 24th July to Thursday 24th August 2017 across all NSS registration centers in the country. And that'll be all for today on Citi News Daily on Citi TV. My name is Zoe Abaidoo. Do make a date with us same time next week as we bring you news making the headlines. Thanks for watching.